What is going on, you guys? I am back at it again today with another vlog. And I don't know if you see what's behind me, but we were at Niagara Falls today for Niagara Falls Comic-Con, so let's get into it. Star Trek, guys. No, I'm kidding. Star Wars. Star Wars. We got a stormtrooper, guys. He's gonna shoot me, probably. Trailer Park Boys.
But this guy here takes care of everything. You just gotta come over here though, please. How you doing, man? I'm sorry. I'm Jason.
Yeah, how's it?
The name's not making
one time.
Yeah, and then so top.
Hey, if you pay attention to the vlogs, you know I've been looking at these shorts for a while now. I've wanted a pair, and I'm finally gonna get a pair, but they have a lot of choices. I don't know what I'm gonna get. It's either the CM Punk or the Shawn Michaels. But now we're talking.
Yeah, no, pretty much nobody has Big Show. They haven't made a Big Show since before he left WWE.
Joe Hendry.
Say his name and
what?
He appears.
Bro, I've been watching this guy on YouTube for years. What the heck? Hey, shout out to the boy Top Pops, one of my favorite YouTubers for a couple of years. Hey, keep up the good work, man.
Thank you, sir.
SpongeBob. It's Carlisle, guys. No, it's Grimace and the other guy. I forget his name. Let's go in the museum, guys. I'm gonna be a part of history. We love you, Michael! Yes! Yes! Woo! Yes! Yes! I love you, Michael! Yes! Yes! Wow! We got the move! Hey, we made it on stage! Hey, what should I get? The tables, ladders, and pepperoni pizza, or the Michelangelo cheese pizza? Hey, Darth Vader from Star Wars pulled up, guys. Shout out Darth Vader. Legend. Legend.
The force is strong.
The force is strong in this one. I don't know if that's actually Darth Vader. Can anyone confirm that? We were just sitting down and he said, yo, I'm the real Darth Vader. So if that's Darth Vader, comment down below, guys.
That's classic. That is classic.
It's a legend right here.
Let me have that right there. Isn't that funny, Spanky? That's hysterical.
I'm a sports guy, you know.
All right, day one was a success. We met a lot of people. We met Priscilla Presley, who I wanted to meet. We met Wallace Shawn, who was the dinosaur in Toy Story, and he was in Princess Bride. Tomorrow should be pretty fun, day two. Let's do it. Comic-Con day two. Looks way more packed than yesterday. Kane. Day two. Great colleagues right there. Big show right there. There's DDP. Last. There he is.
I'm just trying to get right through.
I get it too sweet? Legend too sweet. Secret Service. I was one of you guys once upon a time. Legends. Oh. It's the Grinch, guys. Can you do the lip thing?
What lip
The
thing?
lip thing that he does. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. I met the Grinch, guys. He's not going to steal my presents again.
And he was as awesome as you thought it would be, right?
The best guy. I met Dennis Rodman. The Grinch is way better. Way better. Way better.
Take a candy cane.
Ooh,
You butter me up like that, you better take a candy cane.
I'm scared. Don't kill me, please.
I would like to stand up ovation, please. Everybody.
Group photo. Ooh, Trick Williams walked by. Wow. What a moment. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Always good to you. It's all about.
Thanks, Devon.
We got a wrestling booth. We got Negan. Better wrestle. What do we got? Another Joe Hendry. 95. Ricky Starks. Or wait, what's his name? Ricky Saints. He already has the defining moments. Back in the day, you had to work hard for those. What else we got? Takeshita. Jerry Lynn, Nigel McGuinness. Wow. I didn't even know half of these were a thing. Jeff Jarrett. Wow. Got an Elvis car after I just got out of the Priscilla panel. And this was pretty cool. Fun fact, they filmed this movie in Oshawa and I actually sat in the real car before they yelled at me in 2016. Never got a picture, but it's cool to see that. DeLorean, Celebrity Row, last day. I don't know who's even here still. They said no photography, but I'm filming a video, so I don't know why they're getting mad at me. Nice to meet you, Paige. You're one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. Like I always say, their generation had like Trish and Lita, like Paige and AJ. That's our generation. Like you're my favorite wrestler of all time. How's it going, dude? Nice to meet you. I'm a big fan of the Twilight series. Now we're talking Twilight Museum, one of the best movies of all time. Breaking Dawn.
With no Twilight connection at all, just the fact that somebody saw it in Twilight and said, we need to make those.
Is this the real Edward Cullen, do you think?
It's
not sparkly enough.
So that's why that's there.
Wow. Book bag and everything. That's great. Remember Me.
So, Twilight is so huge.
One of my favorite movies of all time. If you haven't watched it, make sure you check it out. Remember Me.
So, for anybody out there who's not seen Remember Me, don't let anybody spoil the ending. It's a freaking amazing movie. That is the screen-used backpack from Remember Me.
I have chills right now, guys.
And inside the backpack were his personal sunglasses.
Wow.
Karl Lagerfeld. So there's like about 1 million pictures from that day, and there's a lot of pictures of him gnawing on the ends.
Oh wow,
and you can actually see the bite marks.
Oh my god, that's awesome. That's from Robert Pattinson?
That's from Robert Pattinson.
Wow,
yeah.
That's amazing.
So
that's a real sketch too?
Yeah, so the sketch, well, it's a scan, but all of them were scans, right?
Okay.
So this was commissioned for use in the film, but was not actually used. I actually prefer
His
this
sister didn't actually draw it, right?
Right. Yeah, exactly. Now, there are two versions of this. There's the draft form where she just started it, and then there's the finished one. I've got both. So, the journal.
Wow.
Now, you can tell by the wear that this is from the end of the film. There's a lot of soot and dust and stuff inside.
Yeah.
There were only 2 screen-used journals. This is one of them, obviously. So they told Rob when they were doing the voiceover stuff, oh, don't worry about it. Just write whatever you want. Doesn't matter. And
that's his real handwriting.
That's his handwriting. A lot of it is his handwriting.
That's amazing.
Yes. The funniest part is one of the pages. Let me see if I can find it. One of the pages, and he's writing like anything. Here, let me get this out of the way. At one time, the quote-unquote title of the page was Mr. Cooper on the Pooper ? So, anyway, when he first introduces himself to Allie, this is what he's wearing.
Wow, I recognize it, yep.
The shirt,
the cigarettes, of course.
Oh yeah, the shirt and the shoes are what she was wearing. And
yep.
So
his signature.
Yeah. So here's the funny part. This is not a real company.
It's made up. Movie magic.
It was made up for the film because they did not want to give Camel free advertising.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Hi, so there's been a couple portrayals of you in movies, like the Elvis movie with Austin Butler, and you have your own movie, Priscilla, of course. Do you have your own favorite person that played you?
Not really.
They were all great.
Yeah, I'm over it.
It's awesome. Thank you.
So far, it's been good. I mean, I don't have a problem, but I have to say, having someone play you is quite difficult to watch.
Oh yeah, it's probably weird.
I didn't mean it that way. You didn't say it right. That's not true.
All right, going back to your wrestling run, sometimes going into a match, you don't know who you're facing. You face Nick Gage, who a lot of people might not know. He's a very dangerous wrestler. How did you prepare for that match?
Well, I really got in over my head. I wasn't really prepared for how intense deathmatch wrestling is. I'd watched a bunch of documentaries on it. I watched Nick Mondo's documentary.
Oh, legend, yeah.
And he was incredible. And so I had an idea, but they asked things like, will you take a light tube or something? I was like, sure, I'll take the light tube. And then when they brought the light tubes out, they taped 6 or 8
bundle,
together.
yeah.
I didn't know that. And I was like,
Yeah.
I thought it was just a light tube. And I had said don't cut me, I'm an actor.
And he cut your neck, right?
Anyway, and then
Yeah.
I got cut in the ring, and then I was like, So I'm the one who pulled his legs, and then I got cut in the neck. But it hit my neck muscle, and it didn't hit my jugular.
That's
For
good.
a second there, I thought I was dying in the ring.
Oh, no.
I'm sitting there, and I'm holding it so, just trying to hold the blood in. And Luke Perry was there that night watching Jack Perry.
He drove you to the hospital, right?
And he was right behind me. It was just maybe a month before he passed away. It was so shocking and tragic. So I'm sitting there and I'm holding it. And he goes, Davey, it's Luke. I go, I can't see him. He's behind me. I say, Luke, is it pumping? And he says, it's not pumping.
That's
So
good.
I knew then that I wasn't going to die. But, your life does flash before your
Yeah.
eyes. I was really seeing all these moments with my kids and with my wife and all of this stuff. And I had this epiphany that, I've lived a great life. You know what I mean?
Wow.
I'd almost died before with a heart thing, and I had to get 2 stents put in my heart. So I was sitting there, and I was I've lived a good life, and my family loves me, my kids love me, and that's really all you can really hope for in life, that you do your best as a parent, or as a brother, sister, so, or as a son. So I was peaceful as far as that goes. I wasn't super panicked or anything. But then when he said it wasn't pumping, I wish I would have we tried to get to this. They call it when you're wrestling. They say you're going home. Let's go home. That's when you sort of wrap up the last few moves. But I was so delirious. It kind of was a botched ending, but it still finished it.
So cool.
Oh, and then Nick Mondo.
Oh yeah,
Just
legend.
to wrap that up, came to me when one time I was invited to AEW, and they said, oh yeah, this date, and then nobody contacted me, and I was like, oh shit, I guess I gotta go down there myself. So I go down there, they show up, and then Chris Jericho's like, what are you doing? Oh, they changed the spot. We're not gonna do it.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. So I'm here for nothing. Then I saw Nick Mondo there, and he does a bunch of the video packages. And he goes, I gotta tell you, I've never seen this in a wrestling ring. When I came into that room, they hated me. It was like they were just, spitting, hating me, more than anybody. And I was like, geez, what the hell is going on? And then I did the match, and we had a really intense match. We even had more crazy stuff planned that we didn't get to. But after they saw how full on I went for it, and like the whole place went silent when they all thought I was dying.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? It was like, and for deathmatch wrestlers, like, this is like, you know.
Yeah, they see
what
that every
kind
day.
of live for. And so by the time we got to the end and I walked out, they were like, yeah. It's like I'd never seen a room turn from one extreme to the other.
That's awesome.
And essentially, it was a lot of people frowned on it because they don't like deathmatch wrestling, and I understand that. But it was like the hardest kind of core group of wrestlers, and it's kind of why I went back, just to sort of, you know, show them how much I loved wrestling and how much I appreciated how much everyone sort of sacrifices their lives to go on the road and do all this stuff. But I got the whole experience. I got the hotel rooms that weren't there when I was supposed to have a hotel room, rides that didn't show up, having to get to one city to another, and the whole experience. So I'm really grateful to wrestling, and I'm glad the fans like it.
That's so cool. Thank you.
Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan wrestle at LA Sports Arena. And I remember that it was just such an amazing time for wrestling. I was a huge Hulk Hogan fan and Andre the Giant. And I was just amazed by seeing him in person. He was just like the biggest person I'd ever seen. And just the whole spectacle of wrestling. And I grew up, my dad did a voice on Hulk Hogan's Rock and Wrestling show. He did Jimmy Superfly Snuka, which is very inappropriate. Since he was Samoan. But that was a different time again. And then, but so I'd always loved it and followed it for years. I loved Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth. Oh, yeah. And then I was sent the script. See, after you do a movie like Scream and it does really well, you don't have to audition quite as much for the next few movies. So I did Ready to Rumble, I did Freeze, I did, I was like, oh, this is unbelievable. It was so incredible to meet all of those guys. And then to promote the film, they made me the champion. They said, we're gonna make you the champion. Because I went in, I did one spot where I took a diamond cutter, and the crowd reacted really well. And they said, listen, we'll keep you on, but you have to stay on for a month, and it'll go to the next pay-per-view. And I said, wait, you mean I get to like go and travel with these wrestlers and I get to wrestle and like live my dream, like, you know, hold up the belt? I said, this is a terrible idea. I don't know if we should do it. And then TDB said to me, listen, David, if you don't do it, then it's over. The Ready to Rumble thing's over, the wrestling thing's over. But if you do it, you're gonna like be part of wrestling history. You'll travel with us. I was like, oh my gosh. I said, okay, I'll do it. And I thought it would be received as like first fan champion. You know, every fan's dream, but it wasn't, because I was an actor. So they got really upset with me. And they got so upset that it lasted 25 years. Like every time something bad would happen in wrestling, they'd say, that's a worse idea than making David Arquette the champion. But it happened forever, and I got so frustrated with it that I went back to wrestling, and I wrestled independently, even in Windsor up here against Ethan Paige. And I wrestled for 2 years, and it was a really amazing experience to really learn how to wrestle. I went to Mexico and studied with luchadors, and I learned how to do a hurricanrana and a bunch of moves, and broke my ribs. And yeah, so then I broke my ribs right in my first match.
Dude, that's incredible.
Thank you.
Fist is bump. Yeah, that's sick. Thank you. Clifton Hill, the Canadian equivalent, the Las Vegas Strip, but not as cool. Hey, if you know your Canadian wrestling history, this is the site of where WWE Niagara Falls store used to be. WWE. I was told the WWE stuff is at the far back, so I guess we'll see. Yo, this is old school WWE stuff, like 2012. Damn, look at this Miz. It's like 2011. Damn, they got Ryback, Sheamus, Cena. That's old school. Wow. Definitely don't see this stuff in the wild anymore.
Here's a long overweighted haul from Comic-Con. Shawn Michaels shorts. The Trailer Park Boys booth. Of course, I had to stock up. Free month of Trailer Park Boys Plus. Whoever gets that code first, go redeem it. I got this picture of Zach Morris for my mom. Hopefully she likes it. He put a little heart. And the CM Punk shorts. Those I looked at in my Fan Expo vlog last year, and I said I wanted to buy them. I saw them this year at the same booth. Had to buy them. Had to buy the Shawn Michaels too. And of course, here's my program. Signed by Flash Gordon, legend.